Milwaukee has the job site and also us outdoor adventurists covered with their new PACKOUT system that is a medical first aid kit. This is IP65 rated for us guys who are traveling all the time, might want this in our shop, might want to throw it on the back of a side-by-side or four-wheeler, or even just throw it in the truck and go with us. This thing will keep everything inside clean and keep it organized. I'm going to go through this guy top to bottom. Stay tuned. So if my comment sparked any interest of putting these on a side-by-side or an ATV, it is very possible and it works quite well, and we have yet to lose any of our coolers or tools to date. All we do is grab one of these wall mounting brackets, and there's multiple places you can bolt it down. You can even drill your own hole in here if you need to. Just make sure that you put this in place well and you'll have no issues. Keep the weight fairly low if you're going to be doing some extreme riding, but the reality is it's really nice to just throw this on, take it out, and have the ability to carry tools, a cooler, or now medical supplies, and these medical supplies are going to go everywhere with us. The reason this is IP65 rated, no mud or water is going to get inside here. Everything is going to stay clean. So when we need it, not only is everything inside sterilized, but we can also get at it without having a ton of mud and water inside our kit. We also have it on the back of the machine, and we're not carrying it in some sort of backpack. So that's huge. Let's come in, take a look at what comes with the kit. I am not a medical expert, so I'm not going to claim to know what everything in here is for, but a lot of this stuff is very basic. First, it does come with a wall mount and 2 screws. I took this out immediately because that's nice to have in the shop here. I'll just put it on one of these PACKOUT system mounts. And I understand why they put this here. Not everybody might know how to get this off the wall. So if you wanted to have something to hang on the wall, this would easily do so. You have a padded splint that I took out of this area in the center because it just didn't fit really well with everything else in here with Eyewash. And then you had some other rolls for gauze. You can move this around to what suits you. All these little pieces come out so you can move anything to where you'd want it. You have 2 cold packs that are instant. You have a ton of adhesive bandages. And then in this bin here, we have a lot of aspirin and also some different antibiotic gels and just a ton of little things here. If we need to cut anything off as far as clothing or do anything as far as gauze wraps, we have scissors, some tape, and also a tourniquet in here. If you have eye injuries, you have eye patches, and there's also a manual here if you want to go through and look things up as to what you should do for certain types of injuries or other things that are happening, trauma pads. Lots of great stuff in here that you would not only use on the job site, but also if you ran across an accident or anything like that, where you didn't have EMS coming immediately. In the back, you have a lot of antiseptic towelettes to clean things up. There's just a ton of stuff here that just keeps going and going and going, including some gloves, lots of sets of gloves in there, and then more bandages, gauze packs, and this is going to be if you're going to give somebody CPR so you can blow down their throat. It's great stuff in here, and there's room to add more if you wanted to add something to it. There are 2 sizes to this, Class A and Class B. Class A is going to be the smaller kit. Class B is going to be the full-size PACKOUT. Anything on side-by-sides for me, I'm going to try to go with the larger kit because it allows me to stack easier and I don't have to worry about finding another smaller kit to go next to it. Price-wise, I think this is awesome. I don't have to go out, pick up a bunch of the stuff, figure out what should be in here, spend the time finding it, buying it at the right price, and then buying the container, put it all together. So to me, it's less expensive to purchase this as a kit than it would be for me to go out and do everything separately and then take the chance of me risking losing something or not having something in here that really should be. So for my medical expertise, this is definitely the way to go. And I was super excited to hear this was coming out because we've always carried medical items with us, but not enough. Mostly because we probably didn't really know what we needed, but secondly, we don't have a great place to put it. We have a lot of bags with things in them and Ziploc bags here and there, but they're getting bounced around inside with other tools and things. This is just much, much cleaner. So for the job site, for your truck, for the outdoors camping, all the way down to side-by-sides and ATVs, I think this is something that everyone should have with them. If it doesn't help you, it might help somebody else that doesn't have the equipment with them. So check it out. I'll leave some links in the description. Please give us a like in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.